Let's have a look here. Here's a little thing. We were talking before, Wing Chun center line theory. I punch, Andrew occupies the center line, and he punches. Okay. This is a little bit different. I am going to be punching, but only occupying a quarter line. And that, I'll illustrate with the camera. Punches, I could occupy the center line, or I could occupy just the quarter line. That's the quarter line of my body, rather than middle. Why? Because this is a short range punch. And I don't necessarily need to occupy and push in a little bit further. If I push in a little bit further, Andrew can respond. I want to give him as little room as possible and punch. Works particularly well for like a slight hook, because I'm raising it, and this is what's happening here. So that's this move. Now we use the palm because it could be the palm, as I said before, it could be the palm. There's nothing worse than trying to pick palm fists out of the air. You'll miss sooner or later. But when you've got all that range of the triangle formed by that, that's a large area. Now, it can be the forearm, it can be the palm, head. So if you really need to deflect, you don't want to just rely on the palm. In the form, it's the palm, because that's where your sensation is. So you use this as a guide. So if you're going to punch, I'm taking this up. I know this is odd, but I'm moving also to the side and ducking, hitting into the body. You'll notice from here, this, when he punches a straight punch, I'm still quarter line. But as I drive this deeper in I drive, the more it's in line there. So it may as well go on the outside of it, which is why it does there. This is the beauty. What's one, and he dug deep in, punch deep in. Now two, he does yes, I punch in it, and I've got around there. So from here, 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2. But of course, we aren't doing that. We're going to go backwards, because I'm not interested in simply attacking. So 1, 2, and that's your 1, 2. Punch with the other hand. You press the whole thing. I don't know what's happening next, so just to press it. Punches. 1, 2. Notice that? 1, 2. But I'm going to be moving back. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. It moves back. So it could be interpreted as defensive. We were just talking about this. I could be going 1, 2. Okay. But the trick is you're actually moving from weight from leg to leg, and I'm turning my shoulders. The reality is I'm going there and I'm going here. Because if a powerful punch is coming here, I'm going to bury myself in there, and I'm going to face a hook on that side. So I'm going to go there, and I want to move away. You notice there and move away. Now you notice I'm also don't have to just move straight back. The idea is to move to that leg and move away. So I can move that leg slightly sideways. So here, 1, 2, and I come around. So 1, 2, and my hands are already here. That's why the optimum thing is here, because it's not a combat sport. We're kind of not trying to hit, trying to not be hit. So 1, 2, and that's a simple, I've got him here, I can simply lever that away. And if he's turning around, there's nothing better than open hand, because his whole approach will be just keep turning. 1, 2, yeah, so he wants to turn. I want to be able to stop that if I have to, okay? So, okay, because that's extremely hard to evade. So remember that, 1, 2, 3, okay? And of course this is the evasion, and that's the stop. Could be striking the face, I could be doing, okay. Boom, that's simple but effective push. Good.